Story time, story time. It's story time, 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 story time. Story time, story time, story time, story time, 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 story 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 time, time, time. It's story time, 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 time. Holy crap, I'm going fast, fast, fast. Story time, time, time. Story time. Story time. Oh my gosh, my mirror just fell.
Hello and welcome. Story time. Today for story time, I'm out at the family land again. Got a nice fire going. This time I got the mystery crate with me for a change. And that's something. Look at this rager of fire. Look at these flames. You see me through the flames? Yeah. So what's our story going to be about today? Oh, it's a rubber chicken with confetti. What type of rubber chicken? Oh no! I didn't think about that. This chicken is a representative chicken. Meaning I can pick whatever rubber chicken I want, but it's just going to be a rubber chicken. So today's story is going to be about a rubber chicken. Or maybe it's just about chicken. What else do we got? We've got Santa. It's not hot at all with this hat on. No. It's perfectly mild. But our story takes place in the North Pole. Santa and a rubber chicken. It was August, nice out, and in the North Pole they were just doing regular prep for Christmas. Nothing crazy. And there was this guy. There was an elf. Whose job was making the rubber chickens, because kids want rubber chickens, right? Am I the only one? Am I? Some of the comments, I'm the only one. So, the rubber chicken guy passed away. Retired. All that jazz. The rubber chicken guy retired. And his replacement, because there was no specific replacement, they had to outsource a little bit. They didn't have anybody who specifically specialized in wanting to do the rubber chickens, but they had a security guy who was used to fighting some voodoo stuff that was going on recently, so he'd gotten real into voodoo. So he started working on these rubber chickens, and the problem with voodoo and rubber chickens is one of them came alive and started annoying him a little bit, and so he took it to his manager, elf, and that elf, he didn't know what to do. So they went to Santa, and Santa took that, the newly, given life rubber chicken, and gave that rubber chicken a mission. And that mission was to be the new security guard. Or be a rubber chicken that makes more rubber chickens. It felt right to make it the security guard instead of letting the security guard go back to being a security guard and the rubber chicken doing the rubber chickens. It felt better to just keep it the other way. It'd be awkward if a rubber chicken was a living rubber chicken was doing the elf job of making rubber chickens. So he was doing security, and while he was doing security, I don't know what colors I've opened up yet. Problem is I can tell when it's a rubber chicken. Okay. I know what this is. It's not a rubber chicken. Got too goddamn many rubber chickens. An old cell phone. And confetti! It's actually not really all that much confetti. It's more along the lines of my stuff I put in the bags. Oh my gosh, what happened? Look at, it's all white. I don't know what happened there. So, story continues after I put something on this fire. I had a feeling that was going to happen. So the rubber chicken was out doing its job, and it found some old technology. New to it, because it was only, I'll say like, it's been a couple months. He's only a couple months old. So, he was out, he found this technology, and he reported back his findings. And the head security who he worked for said, we'll keep tabs on the area where we found that, but it could just be a misplaced present that was for somebody. But fortunately, chicken didn't believe it. I love how I find the warmest balaclava there could possibly be when I'm sitting next to a frickin' fire that's raging in my face. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is the kiddie seat on the scooter. Holy crap, that's high. Chicken wasn't as confident in it being possibly nothing as the others, as everybody else was. So, took it upon himself, suited up, and he went on the hunt, because he was under the impression there was an infiltrator in the pole. Santa was worried about a certain known issue. Security assured him everything was going to be fine. It's a big bag. But that gnome issue was not what this was. What this was a parrot making a phone call to his other parrot buddies, and he dropped his phone. Don't know why he was over the North Pole, but he was just a parrot. So everybody thought. The parrot came back and was like, "Hey, have you guys seen the cell phone? The cock was the response of the rubber chicken. That or, that. So, they brought out the phone and handed it to the parrot. Problem was, parrot's like, does it look like I can hold that? Do you think that's my phone? Like, you think, is it really, you really think it's possible or plausible that a parrot would drop his phone in the North Pole at the same time we find a random phone? You tell me this isn't your phone, parrot? Parrot was like, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm gonna roll because you're getting kind of intense. So he flew off. Turns out the phone belonged to the gnomes. Belonged to the gnomes. The gnome threat was really real. Santa Santa made a decision that wasn't necessarily the best decision, but he told the rubber chicken and the voodoo security guy making rubber chickens to switch places for a while because he needed his voodoo guy back working security. So the voodoo guy came back. He did some voodoo. At the exact moment a threat was unfolding. And he stopped that threat and he saved the day. Because it turned out the gnomes were orchestrating an attack. And their target was actually the rubber chickens, ironically. Because they thought rubber chickens should no longer be a present idea. And they marched right in and tried to attack that, but the voodoo guy said, I need to go back to the rubber chicken station. And they did, and they showed up right as they were about to wreck the station. And they fought them, and they won. And in the end, the rubber chicken, the rubber chicken with life in it, became the new rubber chicken maker. Until it couldn't anymore. Like they were just like, that's just gonna be your job. We need the voodoo guy doing security, clearly. So in the end, turns out that rubber chickens are the most important present in existence. Can you believe that? And I am flush with them. Yeah, rubber chickens are great. Catch you next time. This has been story time. How'd you like my new intro? Riding on my own scooter, singing. I might make that into an official. I don't know what this is yet. I'm just here having fun, making content. This chicken's very warm now. I'm way too close to this fire because I'm very warm. I was already sweating. But anyway, that was today's story. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Peace out. Love ya. Chickens are awesome.